rethinking. We thought rethinking is a very appropriate theme for this year because most of us have been doing a lot of rethinking over the past year or so, look for better ways to do things. So this morning, actually, I want to really tell you a little bit more about some of the programs we have here. Primarily, I think Dick already mentioned, we got 4 programs, asset lifecycle management, operations management, cybersecurity, and performance-based outsourcing.
While I'm introducing you, Andy will give you his mic.
One of the reasons why we planned these 4 programs together because we feel collaboration among all the different departments, your IT department, engineering, maintenance, operations, is really important to come up with new ideas, new breakthrough ideas. So we are hoping that those of you who are from operations management, you take a little time and attend a couple of sessions on the asset management and vice versa. And another thing is actually, I put up some topics there that right now, we do have to actually look at ARC. We are doing research about many new topics. Asset management is a big thing for us, but we have done a lot of research related to what we call Collaborative Process Automation Systems 2.0, CPAS 2.0. Actually, David Wall from ARC will be talking about that tomorrow. Cybersecurity, smart grid, sustainability. So I think we want to share some of this research with you at this forum and different sessions. Now, when you look at business issues, even though the business issues have not changed that much over the past few years, but the intensity of these issues has actually grown. You take a look at security, both threat of cybersecurity, if anything, is going up. The situation about uncertainty hasn't gotten any better. Right now, in fact, companies and countries are battling for natural resources around the world. Certainly need to go green. Interesting thing I find is, in fact, many of our clients from the oil companies, the refining industry could not come because, unfortunately, right now there is, I call this oil company dilemma. When the oil is at $70 a barrel, refiners can't make money refining the oil. When the oil is down at $40 a barrel, they can't make money, finding new oil. It's situation right now we are in, just think that if we have to start importing, most of our gasoline in this country, what kind of position we will be. So there's a lot of other issues that actually all of us are facing, certainly more regulations. And finally, I think we are starting to build smart grid. In my view, smart grid has the potential to become as pervasive as internet. Just imagine if when you plug a device in, if it is an intelligent device, it can help you actually manage the energy consumption and provide you a lot of other intelligence. What actually I want to do this morning mostly is spend time talking about some of the IT solutions. So we really need more IT solutions to give us the agility to become more competitive. I really like what's happening in the IT world right now. It started obviously with the websites. It's becoming easier and easier. Google made finding information easy. Now cell phones have made actually the information actually at our fingertips, and goes on and on. That's very good, but we have a problem at our companies because our IT solutions are not that easy to use, and they are very complex. So I think, in my view, that's a barrier to innovation. Once something is easy to use, and then lots of people start using, I think a lot of innovation comes out of that. Now, collaboration tools are certainly proliferating. The good thing about collaboration tools is that, number one, they are free, and number two, they are easy to use. And certainly as a result of that, what I'm finding is more and more even business people we are starting to use them because they are much easier to use than our own internal corporate collaboration tools. But we can't, all of us, we can't really do everything using those tools. So as a result, it's very important that all of us, our companies, build a highly collaborative platform internally. Now, another thing we have done is actually given a little new look to our, many of you are familiar with this CMM model. And the point I want to make about this is most companies have spent a lot of money on their improving their operations and supply chain management over the past couple of decades. But I think companies have not spent enough money on the life cycle axes, asset life cycle and product life cycle. So we think companies need to start making more investments in those solutions because that's where the bigger ROI is. So if you take a look at 4 disciplines, supply chain, product lifecycle management, asset lifecycle management, and operations. In fact, actually, we have some sessions planned which address the issues and challenges in each of those disciplines.